What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Just a quick deck profile, a deck that I think going into next year, I'm really going to put some effort into. Now, this version is not so optimal because while I was putting it together to shoot the video, I realized I'm missing one of my one drops and I got a funky like floodgate package I need to switch around, and I'm missing a couple of cards for the Z deck. So just wanted to get this going, get it out there because I do like the deck, and I have been playing it again. And it's since everybody that plays yellow switched to Nuova or whatever, this deck, unless I get Ramen Goku eventually, and I really like that deck, then I might drop this one for the time being. But now that everybody else ditched it, I figured why not play it. So front side, permanent. When you place a Universe 7 card from your combo area, so when you combo with the U7 card and it goes to your drop, it goes to your Z energy instead. It ramps Z energy like mad. You can't play Z battle cards, but you can use Z unisons. When your Yellow Universe 7 card is used in combo, draw one card, and then the Awaken condition. Basically, you have, what is it? You have two or more energy, three or more Z energy. You draw two cards, flipping over. So it's sad that he doesn't untap, but he really doesn't need to. Same permanents, and then same auto when you combo with the Universe 7. You get that. And then once per turn, you could place a Z energy in your drop, switch one of your yellow Sun Goku cards to rest mode, draw one card, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and switch it to rest mode. So, way to get rid of some of their pesky blockers or something like that. Anything like that. Great leader. Remember when the deck first came out, I absolutely hated this deck, hated playing against it. But like I said, now that everybody's dropped it, it's fun to play now. Z deck is just 120 times Kaioken Kamehameha, just basic. I use it for defense most of the time. One Turles, just if I'm not seeing anything, I want to get something quick out to play. You can activate his second main, and he gets plus 10,000 power, just a 15k swing, or you can combo him. He's not going to live against Kid Ku. These two guys are pretty good. I run three of him, of this one. When your opponent attacks with a battle card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and negate its skills for the battle. So pretty good, and you'll probably never get to see his other activate battle because I'm not running any other unisons. And I'm running two Omens of a Comeback. This card's okay, but since your other dude's limited to one, I really don't. Besides this first auto when it first played out, you get like a bean on your leader, and it lasts to the end of your opponent's turn. But I really need to find the limited one. Cannot remember what it's called. Maybe she'll find it and pop it on the screen. If not, it doesn't matter. But we'll get into the deck. Do love this deck. You can play a 60 card deck with this one, and because you're gonna draw through most of it. This should be four of. I don't know where the other one's at. I don't know how he even disappeared. Basically, you play him, you draw one, or you combo with him, and then when you combo with him, if you have another Universe 7 card in your combo area, when you add him to your Z energy, you draw one. So, pretty cool. Like I said, lots of draw power. Really enjoy it. Piccolo, it's basically the same thing, but instead of paying, you search, and you can run. There's a zero cost extra card called Assimilate. I probably am gonna do another variation of this deck, like a better version, and I'll redo the deck profile. When this card is played, look at the top 5 cards from the top of your deck, add it to one Yellow Universe 7 card. Energy cost a 4 or less to your hand, then shuffle your deck, and you have plenty of um, Universe 7 cards you can add. Like you get your super combo. No, your super combos aren't yellow, but you know what I mean. Um, Same thing as his second auto, same thing as Gohan. This card I have been having a lot of fun playing out as counterplays. He's pretty cool. Um, And when you combo with him, he has the same effect as Gohan and Piccolo. If you have another U7 card in your combo area, you draw one. So if your leader is a Yellow Universe 7, play this card, and if the battle card being played an energy cost of 7 or less, play it in rest mode. So you can stop some potential big swings. So I really have been enjoying tapping him. He comes out for one once you need him. Um, don't utilize her enough, but she's pretty good. If your leader is a yellow, your yellow Universe 7 Sun Goku card, discard one card from your hand and you remove this card from in your Z energy from the game. When your opponent attacks, use up to 2 yellow Universe 7 cards with 5,000 combo power from your drop in a combo with their skills negated for the turn. So basically you're just getting the plus 10k combo, and also her auto limit one is the same as the other guys. We got SSG Sun Goku. You can play him out from your Z Energy for one, and choose one of your opponent's rest mode battle cards and KO it. And while he's in rest mode, your opponent can't attack your leader. But if he gets removed from the battle area, he's gone. Similar effect with this guy. Play this card from your Z Energy, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards or unisons and switch it to rest mode, and that card can't switch to active mode until the end of your opponent's turn. Don't play these out as much as I should. Probably they should be more of in the deck, but it's fine. I play for fun. This guy comes out when you see him, you play him. The he's the one that you're gonna He's more likely the one you're going to switch to rest mode. You could do switch the other Gokus, but this one you're going to switch to rest mode and trigger his stuff. Anyways, if your leader, tap him out for one. If you have three or more energy and three or more Z energy, draw one card and play this card from your hand. You're going to have three or more Z energy every time. When this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and switch to rest mode. When this card is switched to rest mode by your leader's skill, your opponent adds one card from their hand to their life, and then you add one card from their life to their Z energy. So just a little bit of manipulation going on there. Running this card, still one of my favorite artworks in the game from Perfect Combination. Um, for one, you have three or more energy in both your energy playing from your hand. He's a dual attack. If your leader is yellow and you have three or more Z energy, when this card attacks or when this card is added to your Z energy, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards unison, switch it to rest mode. So, dual attack. So, some shenanigans. Another card I've been having fun with that somebody turned me on to is the Servant Prince of Destruction Vegeta. Um, Tap 1, if your leader is a Son Goku, Vegeta, or Evil Wizard Babidi card, all yellow, and you have two more energy, draw one card playing from your hand. You swing with him. He's a 25k because he's a servant, so he just stays in rest mode after you swing with him. And when this card attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 5 or less in rest mode and KO it. Additionally, if you have a yellow Son Goku card in play, which most of the time you will, um, or in your Z energy, so yeah, and you have three or more energy, this card gets double strike. So just a big, big ugly swing. Love this card still. Tap 2. He comes out. Choose up to two of your opponent's battle cards in the end of their turn, negate their skills, and they can't attack with skillless battle cards. So against Kidku, pretty cool unless they tech in Fearless Pan. I am running a couple of proxies because I get tired of switching these cards between decks, but it's just a successor Gogeta Shinrons. We printed them out very poorly, but I always successor for one. You can get him out pretty easily with this deck, and then I always do the make them pitch two, and he's a 35 double strike. First to the super combo. She's real good. One of the rest mode battle cards gets placed at the bottom of their deck when you use her in a super combo, and then these are great with this leader because you combo with, like, say, your Gohan. You draw off your leader's auto once per turn. You combo with your super combo. You draw. You place your Gohan in your Z energy, and you off of his auto. You draw. So there's three cards to hand right there. Pretty crazy. These probably I need to drop them for Nimbus. I think I hardly get these out anymore, but when you get them out, they're good. Let's see. If your leader card is yellow and your opponent has two or more energy, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by one for each yellow extra card in your energy and drop area. See, I'm not running enough to make him viable. When this card is played from your hand, each time your opponent would attack with a non-unison card this turn, they choose one of their cards in active mode and switch it to rest mode. So pretty good. My favorite floodgate, though, is Bardock. You bring him out for one pretty much because you're going to have that Z energy. And your opponent can't attack with cards for the turn unless they place one of their rest mode cards in their drop. Like, sometimes they'll just pass their turn off of that. This guy, I'm not good with this card yet. I'm still learning him. But draw one card and play him on a counterplay, so he's good. He has deflock, unique barrier blocker, so he has all kinds of stuff going for him. Um, if he comes out for two, if your leader is yellow when your opponent plays a battle card, you may choose that card and negate its skills for the turn. If you do, switch this card to active mode and negate this skill for the turn. So you get your blocker going on twice potentially. Two of these Vegito counterplays. There's still a good card for yellow. Probably could run three, but it's fine running one. During your opponent's turn, while your leader is yellow, your opponent has two or more energy, and you have two or more Z energy, which you will. He comes out for one. When this card is played from your hand, your opponent can't attack with non-leaders unless they choose one of their active mode cards and switch it to rest mode each time, and at the end of the turn, send this card to its owner's warp. Additionally, if your leader is a Z leader, which you won't have, or you have a yellow Z battle card, which you won't with this deck, so but you get the counterplay, you get the blocker, you get to switch to rest mode, switch one of their things to rest mode, so still cool. My favorite yellow floodgate is Time Magic, because you could break if you have 5 cards in your drop, you could take a life and play this for free, or if you just want to play one, negate the attack, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and it can't switch to active mode until the start of your next turn. So you can stop dual attackers and stuff like that. One Realm of the Gods, just a big buff. I try to use it mainly on my turn if I see it, and or maybe sometimes my opponent's turn. If it's your opponent's turn, draw 1 card and then choose the 2 of your opponent's battle cards and switch them to rest mode on their turn. One Flying Nimbus, which needs to go up to at least 3. I think I'll drop Robotic Riposte for it. One freezes army reinforcements could probably bring this up to 2. Token negates are still very good in this game, especially because you could play them by taking a life, and then you get your blocker token out. One SS Rose Goku Black Future on the line. If you have 2 or more blue and or yellow cards in your battle area and or combo area, this is activate battle tap 2. Play this card from your hand or warp, so he could come back. Um, if your leader card is yellow, when this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's non-leader cards and switch it to rest mode. So this card is limited to 1, so you can only play 1. When this card is played, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, negate its skills for the turn, and KO it, a 20k double striker. This card is limited to 1. This card is absolutely crazy, um, but he's super good. For 1, if your leader is yellow and your opponent has 3 or more energy and you have 4 more Z energy, which you will, play this card from your hand, choose up to one of your opponent's rest mode battle cards, ignoring barrier, KO it, and during your turn, you can only play Universe 7 out, so you want to play him last. Anyways, you could swing with him, then place 3 of your Z energy in your drop and swing with him again. But if they let the swing go through, you could tap another energy and or they block or something, and when their battle card is KO'd by this card's attack, for every 5 cards in your Z energy, add 1 of your opponent's life to their Z energy. So you can see why he got limited to 1. Secret Identity Mass Sand, not my favorite Overrealm, but I like the way this one looks with the judge stamp, so pretty cool. Got it for like $1. Majin Buu, very cool looking card. He is good. If your leader is yellow and you have 4 more energy, playing from your hand. He's just a big double striker. 30k double striker with deflect. And then I want to run Super 17 Sibling Absorbed, but I can't find it. So I'm just gonna test out Cell Xeno. So basically, you have to have add up to 12, bring him out, and if you have 5 or more energy, your opponent you choose 3 cards in your opponent's hand, discard them, and this card gains quad strike, dual attack for the turn. So he's still a big beast. He's still a good SCR. So that's the deck. No side deck. No sense in a side deck till I decide to, whenever they bring online regionals back next year, do something like that. But that's the deck. It is fun. It is a good deck. Is it better than Nueva, or whatever, the Shadow Dragons period? I don't have any idea. Don't care. I just have a good time with the game and just have fun. And I've been having fun with this deck. I had to take a break from the waifu decks for a while because they're warping my brain. But Mai and Videl are still very good decks, especially Mai. I still think Videl's better, but people argue with me about that. They don't think so. That's fine. But this deck is super fun. And if you have the Victory Strike SCR from Perfect Combination, definitely the best SCR choice for this deck, I think. He's costly, but a lot of people don't see it coming, so super fun deck. But that's it today, guys. With that being said, like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I think I've done this deck profile once before. This version's better than that one. And the next version will be like super optimized. So as you can see, I'm already not running as many one-ofs as I would like, but that's fine. I think I'm close to over that. Not really. But that's the deck. Hope y'all enjoy it. Later.